Nick, 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 Nickelodeon. Nick is kids. Why would you want to do that? That was going to be one of my stupid jokes. It's like, well, how do you think we can get all that money? Well, I guess we could, kidnap someone and ransom him back. Oh, look, there's some famous celebrity who has millions of dollars. Quick, nick his kids. It was the stupidest joke I think I have ever created, and it was so bad. What are we playing today? Well, as I mentioned, as far as I can tell, only 2 of the Nick game shows actually had video games. Double Dare, we played it, and Guts, we played it and sucked at it. The other game, my favorite Nick game show, Legend of the Hidden Temple, never had a game. Maybe it had a computer game. I doubt it. I don't think it did. I don't understand why it wouldn't. It was such a good show. So instead, I now have to turn to Nicktoons. And I couldn't figure... Well, I'll go ahead and reveal. The 2 Nicktoons that I absolutely cannot stand are SpongeBob SquarePants and Ren and Stimpy. I have never liked either of them. I have never enjoyed watching either of them. They're terrible. The gross out humor that's in there is just terrible. Terrible is the word I will use, and terrible is the word which best describes them. On the other hand, most of the other Nicktoons have been awesome. Rugrats, awesome. Doug, awesome. Rocko's Modern Life, weird, but awesome. Oh, I see. You've got these you have these jagged red lightning bolts. What you want are these wavy blue lines. I'll go see if we have some in storage. My Life as a Teenage Robot, awesome. What else was there? Rocket Power. I liked Rocket Power. I knew people in my neighborhood that couldn't stand Rocket Power, but I thought it was awesome. Anyway, we're 2 minutes in, so let's look at what game we're going to play. Ooh, Nickelodeon. Basically, you can make anything orange and stick the word Nickelodeon on it, and you got gold, my friend. You have gold. This game, okay. Yay, and it's even got the Nickelodeon song. You know what? I don't care who programmed the game. Alright, let's do a championship. And there's one... No of racers. There's one of them. And my name shall be... Bah. Okay, Cat Dog. Never liked that show. Angry Beavers. Never liked that show. The other Angry Beaver. Never liked it. No. Yes. Kind of indifferent on this show. I never quite... I didn't hate the Wild Thornberrys, but I never really liked it either. Arnold, on the other hand, is awesome, and that is who we will play as. Oh, yes, that looks exactly like what I imagine Arnold looks like. Whoa, whoa, okay. This game is a little bit turny. No, straighten out, straighten out. It would help if I knew what the course looked like beforehand. I don't know where any of the turns are, and there's no mini-map. I did play one race on this, so I'm actually not as bad at the controls now as I was that first time. You hold down the one button and it accelerates. I have no clue what the other button may or may not do. I don't know if it's a brake or if it's just useless. And then you just tap left and right to move, but you're kind of swiveling. So it's really easy if you hold down left or right too much to flip around. Oh my gosh, just look at that thing. That is a disgrace. It is an abomination. Ooh, hey, look at that. I got 3 arrowy looking... Get out of my way, you freak! Okay, now let's see if I can get ahead of the baby. Yes, that's right. The inside lane is mine. Suffer! Ha ha ha! Suffer. Okay. Oh, well, I suppose I'll use that next race. We'll find out. We will find out. You have no clue what I'm talking about, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Ah! No! Ooh. Is it me, or does Tommy not look like Conk? The headbutt caveman from, like, the Neo Geo. Alright, press start to begin round 2. This must be Rugrat. That's the Rugrats theme. But this is not a Rugrats level. I can tell you that. I've seen the Rugrat. Wow! I just totally, like, left all of them eating my dust. Oh, come on, don't let them catch up. Oh, whoa, hey, why are we slowing down? Okay. I can actually tell you, I think this is the course that I played the first time, and I slowed down in the same areas. I remember making these turns, and the game would slow down. You just... Everybody else has, like, some color to them, and they look kind of normal, but Arnold, especially from the side, he looks like he's driving a banana. Like with banana wheels. Ooh, I don't know what that was, but apparently it made me go faster. There are quite a lot of wild animals here. I will say one thing. Okay, I can just barely see her in the background there. The only person so far in this game that's uglier than Arnold is Eliza. She looks like some sort of weird Choco Taco ant. She doesn't even look human. Everything about her is like yellowish and brown. Ugh! Get out of my way. What was his name? Conk or Bonk? Was it Bonk? The Neo Geo caveman guy? I don't know. Ah! I just remember that he could headbutt rocks. He was good at it. Oh, there's a whole nother lap of this. I wonder how... Ooh. Okay. That's news to me. Normally in racing games, running through a pile of green slime usually makes you slower, not gives you a speed boost. I can understand, like, the slip and slide kind of mechanic where you might get a slight... Actually, you shouldn't get a boost in speed. You shouldn't go any faster in a race because you hit a slick patch. That usually means that you lose friction, and so you're no longer accelerating or maintaining that velocity. Yay! Time left, 44 seconds. Prize, 30. Total score, 60. I don't know how 30 and 44 equals 60, but I've learned not to question them. And yeah, the Rugrats theme song. Okay, this looks like a Rugrats themed level or a Toy Story themed level. Yeah, look at Eliza. She looks like some sort of ant. With her hair up like that. Ah! Cat dog. This is the story about a cat dog. I don't even remember the theme song. All I know is I hated it. Get out of there. Ugh! I don't even... How did they become a cat dog? Weren't they just born that way? It was like some sort of freak of genetics. He just happened to have been born with a cat for... I'm gonna guess... Well, I was about to say, I don't like cat... it's not that I don't like cats, but I didn't like Cat from Cat Dog. He was obviously... I think I just grabbed a baby bottle, and now I'm going faster. He was a jerk. But, so I wanted to make him the ass end of the cat dog. But, I distinctly remember Dog having shit for brains, which would make him the ass end of the cat dog. But you know what? I'm just going to choose to believe that the cat dog creature, the abomination before the eyes of the Lord, was a two-assed creature, and it had no head, only two asses that resembled heads. And also, the creator was an ass. I've said ass. Oh, I missed the bottle! I wanted to be a drunk driver. Oh well. Arnold was cool, on the other hand. And I, once again, failed to do what I was going to do. I'm going to do it at the beginning of the next race, and if there isn't a next race, then I'm going to start another race just so that I can do it. This is actually a very pretty and very incredibly colorful game, especially this level. The other levels were, you know, very well put together, but not as colorful. For a Game Boy game. Just in case you didn't know, this is a Game Boy game, not a Nintendo game. Yay! Done. Why couldn't you have any of the other... Okay, this has gotta be the other one. Alright, come on. No, Arnold, you're not allowed to be in second place. Move it, football head! Yes, that was the comedic genius that I had been waiting to unleash. I just remember that from the end of the Arnold song. Now I want to watch Arnold. There's so many good cartoons from when I was a kid. Actually, I wasn't even a kid when Arnold was on. I think I was in junior high or high school or something like that. Oh man, I watch cartoons too much. They're fun, though. You get to do so many things with a cartoon that you can't do with a live-action show. You get to be much more inventive, and I am distinctly faster. And that present somehow made me go faster. Oh, jeez. Rubber banding much. It's like they've got an invisible line attached to the back of my car that lets them pull forward on turns. I think the key here is you want to keep your turning to a minimum. So you want to establish the turn angle and definitely not hit... Oh man, I just barely finished that in first place. How many rounds are there? Okay, this must be the beaver level, I think. I'm trying to drive, so I can't pay too much attention to what's going on as far as the things I'm flying past. But I'm seeing like some beaver nod trees and what have you. Ow! No! Tommy, get back here. This is my race! Move it, football head. Get in front of him. Come on. Drift. Draft. Slingshot ahead. How am I... Who gave him such powers of driving that I find it impossible to pass him? Okay, there we go. Deal with my triple arrow of speedy justice. Wait a minute, am I lapping you, cat dog, or were you that far ahead of me? I hope I'm lapping you, because I think you deserve to be that far into the back of the line. It's a shame they never made a Doug game. Doug would have made an excellent game, what with, you know, the quite obvious plot line that a video game made from The Doug Show. The Doug Show. Ooh, come on, one more lap and I get to win. I don't know if that's the last, you know, race, but I will take it. Come on. Something tells me that this is... Why was there a baby bottle in this level? Is it just like a random thing? I thought it was kind of sticking to whichever race track you happen to be on. I have a feeling that this is the kind of game that's not going to add up my points at the end and see if I came in first. It's just going to let me go until another round. Okay, if we are looping, I'm not cool with that, yo. I'm not down with it. You know, on certain angles on the turns, Arnold looks like Mr. Burns. His nose seems to get long and kind of hawkish, aquiline, like a Mr. Burns. There we go. And he's got the pale yellow complexion. Get over there. Arnold was a good cartoon. Who else was a good cartoon on the old Nickelodeon? Unfortunately, there's so many... Right after I stopped watching Nickelodeon, which was about the time SpongeBob SquarePants and the Wild Thornberrys and what have you came on, and Cat Dog, and that show about the 3 cats that had millions of dollars, that was a terrible show. I started watching... That's when Cartoon Network actually got their act together and decided to start making new cartoons, and that's where you got the Powerpuff Girls and Courage the Cowardly Dog and all kinds of stuff. And then they screwed that up eventually, too. I mean, they had, like, Samurai Jack. I should probably go on the wiki and read about Samurai Jack, because I have a feeling that he was not... That it's not like he wasn't supported, but, like, the studio that was making him couldn't keep up. That would be my guess. Okay, look at that. I'm at 180 points. Are there 10 rounds? I'm hoping there aren't, because I want to go to bed. And we're repeating races. Okay. I am going to end the video at the end of this race, maybe even before the race ends. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. We're not repeating races. This is a completely different track. I take it back. Alright, go through, and then loop again. Everybody loves to do the loop-de-loop. Who put the loop in the loop-de-loop-de-loop? Who put the bop in the bop-shabop-shabop? Who put the ram in the ram-a-lum-a-ding-dong? One of the things I will say about Nicktoons, they tended to be weird. No, turn it. Oh, football head. I am going to sock you. Oh, good. The game is rubber banding me, too. Alright, as long as it's, you know... As long as it's an equal opportunity band of rubber, I suppose I can't complain too much. Okay, come on, get around. No, get off of him, and then get around him. He's a child. Not even a child. You're a child. He's an infant. He's got a giant hydrocephalic head. Yeah, look at that. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Get out of the way. Aha, that's right. Eat my dust, infant. I bet there's nothing down that diaper to stop me. Alright, round 8. Ready, steady. Why am I in the back? Didn't I take first place in that last race? Did I not take first place in the race? It looked like I took first place in the race. I certainly seemed to be ahead of everybody. Or did I get, like, penalized for for trash-talking the child, the infant? Stupid babies! There was a show I found out the other day while trying to do research to find video games. Apparently they had a preschool version of, or not preschool, like a baby version of Angelica and Susie from the Rugrats, and it was supposed to come out the same time as All Grown Up, but they weren't able to keep up on that section, so All Grown Up came out, and then like years later they released all 4 episodes of the Angelica as a baby Rugrats. That was a stop sign. That couldn't have been good. I'm glad I avoided that. I'm going to say that it was skill, even though it wasn't. Come on. I got 2 more laps of this? Isn't there like a skunk rule? Am I not far enough ahead that you can just say, yeah, you got this? It's not like Mario Kart where I got to avoid turtle shells or something. The only thing that can stop me now is just gross incompetence on my part. And the fact that you're going to leave it up to that does not instill a great amount of confidence in me, game. It makes me think that you don't particularly like me or have faith in my skills. There we go. You know who has faith in my skills, though? I can tell you who. Ooh, man, almost. Stay away from that stop sign. I got to put needles into people today. That's an empowering experience. What are we going to do today? Well, you're going to sit there, and I'm going to stick this needle in your arm, and then inject you with stuff. And you're just going to have to take it. Again, I'm starting in the back. You would think that I'm not, like, the best at this game. Ugh! Wow. Okay. No, get out of the way, thank you. You were, like, doing that on purpose. Why would you do that on purpose? Don't you understand that this is my race? I own this race. This race is so mine. There we go. Now I'm in front, and now there's nothing you can do about it. Just give up. I think you should just give up, give me the title, rename the racing league after me, Arnold, whose last name I can't remember, and, you know, give me a football-shaped trophy. And then that's it. And then y'all can go home. You can have the season off. Take a nice rest. People came to see me. And then starting next year, we'll open up your division, and I will continue to operate in my division. And you guys can serve as a sort of... Ooh, look at that. That was an alarm clock? Is that what that was? Or maybe some dynamite? I don't know, like a time bomb? Something of the sort. Ugh! The slowdown makes it seem like it's more epic than it really is. It's like, oh no, it's slowing down because Tommy's going to take an outside pass. But no, he's not. Tommy is going to disappear off the back end of the screen as I leave him eating my dust. And he can't have too much problem with that. I mean, he's right there. That's the Mr. Burns face. That was the Mr. Burns face, bar none. Yeah, he probably puts all kinds of stuff in his mouth, like pennies and dust bunnies and Cheerios, which help build manual dexterity in infants. Oh, I missed the bottle. And it looks like they can't pick those up, so that's totally the game saying, yeah, you're the only one that's going to need help, so here's an item that makes you go really fast. Because otherwise, I mean, you're just going to lose... and you're gonna cry, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want that on my conscience. So here, speed up item. You know, sure, maybe it's kind of cheating and the game's kind of giving you an unfair advantage in comparison to the CPU, but I mean, it's the CPU. It gets 3 cars. We'll call it even. All right, get out of there. Yay! Why do you slow down before you cross the finish line? You run through the finish line, not to the finish line. Okay, with any luck, this is the last race. Steady, ready, go! Ah, let me through, let me through! This is my race! How come there are no Arnold-themed racetracks? That would be... I would pay... Well, I wouldn't pay. I would prefer an Arnold-themed racetrack. You're not gonna beat me. This is... There's the Burns face again. It's so epic. Bonk. I want to say bonk. I know Conkers is the squirrel, but it's either bonk or conk, the caveman from the Neo Geo or the Neo something. Maybe it was SNK. Who even knows? Whoa! Drive like a maniac. I'm trying to build up my boost by drifting left and right. There's the Mr. Burns face. It's epic. It is so epic that part of my brain just died of ecstasy. So many good-feeling chemicals released that my brain just atrophied in that area. It's like, no, I can't take it anymore. It feels so good, we're just going to have to kill it off. Kind of like getting dipped in gold. It probably hurts a lot, but I mean, now you've been dipped in gold. It's awesome. Get it back. Oh yeah, just Mr. Burns out for a stroll. And by stroll, I mean a drive. In his banana car, with giant banana slice wheels. And his hair's flailing back. And he has that stupid, tiny little hat. And that football head. We found out who fathered Stewie. And it was Arnold. Arnold just happened to be the paper boy. And just happened to be the father of Stewie. And it explains the head. Helga was, of course, pissed. And Arnold was found dead several days later. And it wasn't that it took her that long to catch him, but she decided to kill him that slowly. She was conflicted. No, there is no round 11. This is 22 minutes of playing this. I am done. You are done. Everybody is done. Oh my. Okay, so that's that. And next time we will have some more Nicktoons. Bye-bye.